The Fundamentalist Objectivist. The Fundamentalist Objectivist is a person who adheres to objectivism, the philosophy of Ayn Rand, and takes this philosophy to a life-encompassing extreme. It is noted that not all objectivists are fundamentalist objectivists, and further, fundamentalist objectivists should not be confused with closed objectivists. A closed objectivist is an objectivist who believes that the written word of Ayn Rand is essentially the be-all and end-all of her philosophy. Any writing that comes after must be of strict accordance to Rand's ideas. This position on the philosophy is most notably advocated by the philosopher and Rand's, quote, intellectual heir, Leonard Peikoff. Not all closed objectivists are fundamentalist objectivists, however the vast majority of fundamentalist objectivists tend to belong to the closed objectivist camp. The fundamentalist objectivist entertains a worldview of a grand Manichaean struggle between the good, mind, life, heroism, and the bad, anti-mind, anti-life, and cowardice. Further to this, he associates the good and the bad to the people he meets in life. As a means to defining the real people that he meets, the characters of Ayn Rand novels act as ideological templates for the fundamentalist objectivist to apply. A very popular question amongst objectivists is, which character in Ayn Rand novels do you admire or think that you are most like? The fundamentalist objectivist takes this question to an extreme and will associate his self with particular characters. The heterosexual male fundamentalist objectivist thus dreams of finding his Dagny Taggart to love, his James Taggart to be friends with, and his Bertram Scudder to despise. This grand narrative matrix of life as an Ayn Rand novel is placed as a veil over reality. People are either Howard Rorke's or Ellsworth Toohey's, and there is practically no chance of them being anything other. Once the individual is defined as evil according to the standards of the fundamentalist objectivist, he is deemed as such for a potential eternity. There is little to no chance of character development in the eyes of the fundamentalist objectivist, similar to Ayn Rand's novels. This is typically expressed through the way in which fundamentalist objectivists break off communication with people, even long-time friends they disagree with apparent ease. Aristotle was a major influence on Ayn Rand, and this unfortunate essentialism can be attributed to his influence. What is concerning about such a worldview is that the fundamentalist objectivist is no longer dealing with real people, but categories. Thus the fundamentalist objectivist tends to not have any real friends, in the sense that what he sees in them is not their true selves, but the degrees by which they adhere to the character templates of Ayn Rand novels. Further, psychologically, the fundamentalist objectivist views his lack of friends as a sign of character superiority. Most people are not worthy of being his friend, for he is great, good, and pure. The fundamentalist objectivist thus exists in a tragic mental landscape similar to those who suffer from narcissistic personality disorder. Because of these issues, reasoning with a fundamentalist objectivist is impossible because he has no empathy for you and your position. Indeed, he does not know you and can never know you so long as he approaches life in the manner described. He will react to you not with reason, but emotion, and quickly devalue you in order to cease negative emotional reactions. He is essentially unreasonable.